What is up, guys? We're back, part 2. Time for the water change. Let's just get right into it, bro. You're wasting too much time. So you squish it about 4 or 5 times. You're gonna hear it start to siphon. And once you just go all around the tank, scoop up all that poop. And he really doesn't have that much poop. I've been feeding him 3 times a day, and I did cut down on how many pellets I was giving him, because he doesn't have a regular digestive system as a regular flowerhorn. He's a mix, so he's not really a full breed flowerhorn. He's more of a mix. So yeah. So I mean, I just literally just siphon all the poop out, siphon all that crumb on the ground, and wait until it siphons out, man. 50%. You'll start seeing that water start to drop. I have the heater disconnected, the filter is disconnected, and the bubbler is still on. So the air stone, sorry. So the air stone is what I keep on. And by the way, I do have 2 8-gallon, I think they're 8-gallon or 18 gallon. I think they're 8-gallon. I don't know, there's a certain type of number of gallons. I think it's 8 gallons each tub that I have. Yeah, so 80 gallons for each tub. This is only probably like 15 gallons that I put in, so it doesn't even fill up the thing. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much it. And I have bare bottom tanks, so I really don't have gravel. I did, however, when I first got them, I did have a bed of gravel on each tank. And guys, if y'all ever do buy flowerhorns for any reason, do not put gravel in y'all's tank, guys. I learned the hard way because my fish got sick, and it was just bad. There was algae everywhere. I was honestly thinking about getting rid of my fish because it was just that bad. Like, I would have to clean the tank. I mean, I would only clean the tank weekly at that time. I didn't start cleaning the tank every 3 days. But ever since I saw that, I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna think twice anymore. I'm gonna take out the gravel. But at the same time, guys, I didn't just take out the gravel all at once. It was a process. Because I understood that if I just took the gravel out, I would have killed off so much bacteria. Because that gravel had a lot of established bacteria in it. And it wasn't just bacteria, it was algae. And there's one thing about algae is when you completely kill off the algae in a tank, and there is still algae in the tank, the new algae will fight. It will literally fight the fish over for the oxygen. So the oxygen levels would kind of like be low because of the algae trying to recreate itself, reestablish itself. So it's basically killing off the new bacteria, and it's just a really scientific process, guys. But it's mostly the bacteria. The old bacteria just starts to fight off. It's just trying to gain itself, basically. So I mean, it's pretty crazy how it sounds, but it's insane. But yeah, guys, I learned the hard way. My fish got sick. He was sick for about a month. Nah, I think longer. I think he was sick for like 2 months. And I did not know what to do, but I was just giving him fungal medicine. I was just making sure that the whatever was like sticking out of him wasn't gonna like get infected or anything. So I was just trying to keep it nice and clean, keep the water clean. I had already taken out all the gravel at that time. So by that time, I was just basically trying to maintain the water parameters. And then soon when I saw the algae just literally, it just went away, man. I had angel hair algae, and people that know about fish, that angel hair algae is no joke, man. You can literally grab that stuff with your hands. likes to play. He's wild. But yeah, guys, so that's 50% right there. Oh, about 50%. And then now what I do is I do fill it up. But one thing, guys, that y'all want to do, the filter. So the filter that I use, it's called Aqua Clear. I'll show y'all. That way y'all know what I'm talking about. Alright guys, I'm going to give y'all a little history lesson on the reason why I use this filter now that I'm making this video. Whoa, the camera just fell. It's alright. I'm going to keep going because mama didn't raise no quitter. Alright, right there. Cool. Alright, so I wanted to show y'all the come up of the filters. So just real quick before anything starts to change, so I did start with this one, but the ones that I'm running now is completely different. This one right here, this is a brand new filter, guys, because this filter is the Aqueon Quiet Flow 20. These come with these tanks already. So you buy a tank, $100. It comes with a heater, it comes with the filter, and it comes with filters, and yeah, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. It comes with just that. And yeah, you have your hood lamp as well. It comes with the top. So it comes with all that. But I tried out these filters, and guys, I didn't like the water quality of the filter. The filter itself did clean the water, however, but I'm pretty sure you would have to add another one of these so it can kind of like, you know, balance out. And then I switched to this, kind of crazy. It's all big. The Maryland, same thing, guys. It uses the cartridges. The cartridges are, I'm not a fan of the cartridges. I'm not a fan. Like, the cartridges get real nasty, man. It's weird. It doesn't store anything. I feel like everything that goes through it just runs out from around it. It's weird. So the next one, the ones that I'm running now, is the Aqua Clear. These things are so little is what trips me out. They're so little, so compact, but yet they pack a punch, man. Like, the tank stays clean, bro. Like I haven't really seen no cloudiness in these filters, even when I first set them up. Because when you first set up a filter, the water's gonna get cloudy. You're gonna have to let it get cloudy. It's the bacteria trying to establish, trying to recognize the tank. It's like, okay, we're in a tank, you know, I'm gonna have to filter out this, you know. It's kind of literally like finding itself, establishing itself. That's why they tell you to set up a tank for a week, let it run, and put a little bit of food in there, let the bacteria get used to the shockness of the food, the amount of, like, basically your tank, your filter has a bioload, and that it's like the controlling of how much it can filter, and sometimes your filter can even get shocked. It's kind of crazy. But I'd do more videos and go more into depth about filters and why I choose these, but I just wanted to show y'all what to be familiar with, you know. So yeah, these are just beautiful, and I'll show you why. I'll show you exactly why I like these filters. So all you gotta do is this. It's literally like Michael Jackson. It's easy as 1, 2, 3, do, re, mi. So all you gotta do, sorry. So it's leaking. It's all good. All right. So yeah, this is you have your sponge for your ammonia, your biomass, and your carbon. So these right here, man, this is the best combination. I know some people that have 2 of these filters in their tanks, and they don't even clean their tanks, guys. Well, they do, but they hardly even clean the tanks. But you know, I'm not that lazy, so I'm gonna put in some work. So I mean, I was thinking about putting another filter, but I just feel like I don't like to have the tops open on tanks. I feel like the fish will jump out. So I don't even want to get into that. If anything, I would have to cut out the hood of the top and make it wider, you know. That way I could just scoot a filter right next to it and just have 2 of these running on the tank. I feel like that would be something I'd like to do, because I'd like to keep the hood. So anyways, So this is just basically all I do is grab this, and then with the water that I just had siphoned out and I have in the tub, I just literally rinse it out in there. Don't ever, guys, ever put this in a faucet, like running water, like regular water. Don't ever clean it with regular water. You will shock the tank, and you will, I mean, I'm not gonna guarantee you, but you will probably kill your fish, guys. And you don't want to do that. So all I do is, I'm gonna do this one-handed. Is it gonna just fall? Okay. So I just basically just scrub it out, shake it off, and then get the sponge and just squish it. Just squish the sponge until I don't see no debris in it anymore. Once I see it nice and clean, that's about it. Carbon. And honestly, like the boxes on the filter say to clean it out every so often. It does say once a month to clean out, you know, partially. I mean, every single day. All of these are sold separately. Is what's different about these filters. You don't just get the cartridge and haha, let's go home. You know, it's more about you gotta buy the carbon, you have to buy the sponges, you have to buy the biomass, you have to even buy the bag that the biomass is in. So it's kind of more complicated, you know, more complex, more, of course, more money. So that's all I do. Sponge back, carbon back, this back, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Easy as 1, 2, 3, guys. 1, 2, 3. You get it? Put it back in your tank. You put it back in your tank, and then you get a couple of cup, and then you just get the water that you just siphoned out, and you just pour it in the filter. That way that bacteria is still in there. You know what I mean? So I will do that right now. And you know what? I am going to make a part 3 on this video. So when I come back, I will have this tank full, and I will go from there. So thank y'all guys for tuning in. JGP Aquatics, part 2, part 3 coming up. So stay tuned. Appreciate it. Boom.